Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. This is going to be an exciting and powerful week at Gallaudet University. The Centers for Black Deaf Studies is hosting the first ever symposium to introduce the emerging field of Black Deaf Studies. The theme is Black Deaf Studies Matter, a defining moment. From Wednesday, March 29th to Sunday, April 2nd, dozens of scholars and presenters will offer the opportunity to examine the spaces of Black Deaf Studies through education, language, history, and arts. The event is sold out. However, Sign1News anchor Christopher D. Johnson is there and will be providing a brief recap of the event. If you'd like more information on CBDS and the symposium, head to this website. Violent storms ripped through the South over the weekend. 26 people died and dozens were injured across the South. Check out this incredible video showing the moment a tornado ripped through a Mississippi high school. The strong winds blew debris through the halls and caused part of the ceiling to cave in. State and federal officials are now seeing the extent of the damage through aerial footage. Now, the long cleanup process begins. The director of FEMA says right now the greatest issue is housing everyone whose home was lost or damaged. Creed 3 actor Jonathan Majors is facing domestic assault charges. New York police arrested Majors Saturday after an alleged domestic dispute. Charges include strangulation, assault, and harassment. Police say a 30-year-old woman informed officers she was assaulted. Investigators say the woman had minor injuries to her head and neck. A spokesperson for Majors denied any wrongdoing by the actor. After his arrest, the U.S. Army pulled recruiting advertisements off the air featuring Majors. In a statement, the Army said, quote, "While Mr. Majors is innocent until proven guilty, prudence dictates that we pull our ads until the investigation into these allegations is complete." Mass protests are underway in Israel. Israel's largest trade union is protesting the government's plan to overhaul the judicial system. Universities and workers from several other sectors have joined the protest, bringing parts of the country to a grinding halt. The proposed reforms would give the government control over the appointment of judges, and Parliament would gain power to overrule Supreme Court decisions. Opponents of the judicial reform say it threatens the foundation of Israeli democracy. If you live in the Philadelphia area, city officials say it's okay to drink the water. there was a chemical spill over the weekend. Authorities say the water is not contaminated and that the risk of possible contamination gets smaller as time passes. The city had initially alerted residents to use bottled water. Thousands of people rushed to the stores and stocked up on water, leaving many shelves empty. The Coast Guard says it's collected 60,000 gallons of contaminated water and says there have been no reports of any wildlife affected by the spill. Listen to this. Scientists in Japan have created mice with two biologically male parents for the first time. The research team at Osaka University generated eggs from the skin cells of male mice. The skin cells were then implanted into female mice, and the eggs produce healthy mice. This study is proof of concept and could expand the possibilities for future fertility treatments, including same-sex couples. However, scientists warn there is still much to learn before cultured cells can be used to produce human eggs in a lab dish. You can check out the study in the journal Nature. Look who has been adopted again. Ralphie, the demon dog. A New York animal shelter says the French bulldog is destructive, bites other dogs, and is out of control. Ralphie has been adopted 3 times and returned 3 times. Hopefully, this 4th adoption will be the last. Officials with the shelter say a man named Jason, who trains dogs professionally, has adopted Ralphie. Ralphie will join Jason's other dogs. 2 of them had bite histories just like Ralphie. Jason has already created Facebook and Instagram pages so fans can follow Ralphie's journey. Cute. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.